Hello, 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 hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? If you would, please share this. Please share this broadcast. Wanted to jump on really quick. Wanted to touch on some things. Have a couple of things that I wanted to jump on and touch on. First thing, I want to thank the women of the L3 Project. Learn, love, and lead. If you've not purchased your copy, your Kindle version, you can pre-order your Kindle version. You can go over to Amazon.com and purchase your Kindle copy. The book actually released on August the 31st. I'm jumping on really, really quick because I want to put out a plea, an urgent plea. If you are a woman of substance, if you have something that you think that you may want to share with someone, something that can encourage someone that can help someone on their journey, I want you to share in this affirmation project. We are three women of faith, Shaneria Osborne, Pamela J. Hayes, and myself. We come together 121 days of prayer from February the 1st until June 1st. We committed to 5 a.m. prayer. We successfully completed that mission. Now we're on a mission to have 365 affirmations a part of this project. So far, we have 130 women signed up to be a part of the project. We need about 75 more affirmations, but I'm putting a plea out for 50 because I'm willing to go to bat for 25. I know that there's something that I can share with someone that would encourage them, that would help them on this journey and learning, loving, and leading. So I'm willing to sacrifice the other 25. If I can just get 50 women of substance, if you think you have something that you want to share, that could uplift somebody on this movement, it's more than a book. And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. This, it just, I don't know. At first, I was kind of timid. I didn't want to do it. And then when I was asking people to be a part of the project, they join and then they'll drop off. And I was beginning to get discouraged. But it always never fails that when you're on a mission and you step out on faith, that what you're believing, it always exceeds what you can see in the natural, because God want to activate in you. He want to activate some things in you. And if you can't see past your natural sight, when it say look to the hills from which my help coming, that don't mean I'm gonna look out there on that mountain and something about to come out that mountain, because ain't nothing from to come from that mountain. He's already equipped you. Jeremiah 29:11, he said he had a plan for you to prosper you, for you to be in good health, for you to have hope in the future. I stand on that word. I stand on that, and it came up in my memory today. 5 years ago, I will not be moved. Those of you that know this journey, know this process, know what I've been on. This mission that I'm on, my mission is to let people know that they have a purpose in this world. And it's time that we come together as people, as brown people, to learn how to support one another. Forget what your religious background is. Forget all of that. We got to come together as people. We are spiritual beings. We're acting out in the flesh. We're acting out in this fleshly thing. We're spiritual beings, and we got to learn how to connect in the spirit. We got to learn how to pull off of each other's energy. I tell you, I said going into 2021, I was not going to be around any negativity, and I refuse to allow myself to be around any negativity. If you want to be negative, I don't need you in my life. I don't care who you are. Because people's lives are at stake. You got a gift, you got a talent, and you sitting on it for what? Why? If you leave this place tomorrow, all that was on the inside of you, those gifts and those talents that you were supposed to pour into people, now they're lost. I tell you, if y'all don't get nothing from anything that I share with you, get this. Know that you didn't just get dropped out of the sky. Know that when Jeremiah 29 and when you read Jeremiah 29 and 11, he's talking to you too. He didn't tell you your journey was going to be Angela's journey, your journey was going to be Monica's journey, your journey was going to be Michelle's journey. No, he didn't tell you that. He said he had a plan for you. You individually. We out here looking at other people and seeing what other people are doing, and we get so sidetracked and we lose focus on what we're supposed to be doing and what he's called us to do. Because we're worrying about what the next person is doing. He's giving you an affirmation to share. He's giving you a book to write. He's giving you a play to put out. What are you waiting on? Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. Ain't nobody gonna drop nothing out of the sky. Ain't nobody gonna place nothing right there in front of you. I dropped this word, create. It was dropped in my spirit, I think a month ago. And to see, he give you a choice to choose. You can choose. You can choose what you want to do. Y'all just don't understand. This season is a time to release all that he's placed on the inside of you. Why are you holding it? What are you waiting on? You waiting for somebody to pat you on the back? You waiting for somebody to give you a hand? You waiting for somebody to do something for you? It's not going to happen. Create means you got to create. If nobody wants you to sit at their table, create your own table. Don't nobody want you in their circle, create your own circle. They don't want you a part of what you're doing, create your own. He giving you a mind too. He's giving you talents. He's giving you an imagination. He's giving you the same thing that he's giving everybody else. But no, we get so caught up in what somebody else is doing, we forget what we're supposed to be doing. Go back to those things that you enjoy doing, those things that give you life, those things that make you want to live, those things that make you want to get up in the morning, those things that make you say, oh, well, I may be suffering from this, but I'm not going to let this tear me down. If y'all only knew. Some days I don't want to get out of bed. Some days it's a struggle. Some days I don't want to come out my room. Some days I don't want to do a lot of things. But this journey that I'm on, it's not about Angela. It's not about Angela. It's about the lives that's attached to me. It's about the lives that's supposed to be impacted by the things that I'm doing. If I'm sitting down doing nothing, how can I impact a life? How can I pour into somebody? How can I share with somebody if I'm not doing nothing? And then we sit back and we say, we're going to support what somebody's doing. We may not always have monetary finances or means to support somebody, but what do it hurt for you to share what they're doing? To tell somebody what somebody else is doing, to share it on their page. You never know what somebody is going through and how it can bless them. I never realized when people started calling me the queen of collaboration that it was going to get to this level. I share because people had always wanted to share with me. People had always wanted to look out for Angela. But you know what? Angela ain't needed nobody to look out for her, because you know what? I've always had him looking out for me. Y'all, this spirit has been on me. And I will not back down. I will not sit down on it. When I tell you God is up to something, I don't understand. But I'm going to allow him to do what he wants to do in my life. I refuse to run any longer. I thank him for this journey. No, I have not always understood why I do the things that I do. And I'm not standing before nobody saying that I am pure gold, because I'm not. There are a lot of things that I need to work on in my life, but I'll be the first to confess that. I'm not perfect by no means, and ever will I be, because as long as I live on this earth, I'm going to make an error. I'm going to fall. He said the righteous man falleth 7 times. But just because I fall don't mean I have to stay down. Don't mean that you have to wallow in what you're in. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on going. It's people out here looking at you to see if you're going to stay down or if you're going to pick yourself up. Some don't care, but there's some out there truly rooting for you. Everybody's not for you. Everybody's not going to respect your gift. Everybody's not going to respect your talent. Everybody's not going to respect your ministry. Everybody's not going to want to hear from you. But it's okay. It's okay. Everybody is not meant for you. We so busy worrying about numbers. We so busy worrying about followers. But you engaging with the ones that do follow you and support you? Are you interacting with those that do act, that are supporting you and truly supporting you? Do you take time out with them? People often ask me, why do I do the things that I do? I do what I do because this was how I was raised. This was what was put into me. These were my morals and my values. I may have stepped out of my comfort zone and stepped out of the will of God, but it does not take me or separate me from who He said I was or who He's called me to be. And I thank Him. I thank Him that I will not allow people to put me in a box, because I know the God that I serve. I know what He's done in my life. I know how He's picked me up off my bed of affliction. And I know what He's done for me. I can't tell you what He's done for the next person, because I'm not them. I can only tell you my experiences, my trials, my tribulation, and my tests, because these are the things that I have overcame to allow me to be able to utilize the power that's on the inside of me and the gifts that He's given me. I will not sit down. I will not be quiet. I will continue to share. I want you guys, if you are available this Saturday, I will be in Summerville, South Carolina. I will be sharing on community unity, because it's time that we get back to community. It's time that we get back to that village mentality. It's time that we get back to family. It's time that we get back to caring about our neighbors, our brothers and our sisters, because the Word of God say that we're supposed to love our brothers and our sisters just as we love ourselves. But with all this black on black crime and all this stuff that's taking place in our communities, should not be taking place and should not be happening. We got to get back to a place where we're loving ourselves, and we're loving ourselves enough, and loving ourselves to a point to where we care about the next person. We care about our community. We care about the tribe. We can see somebody struggling, but we won't even offer a word of encouragement or a piece of bread. But we want to push them deeper into the hole that they're already in. It's time out for that. We've suffered long enough. If slavery do not remind you of those years of captivity, those years that we were in bondage, those years that people were putting us against each other, if that does not remind you, and if that does not make you want to come together as a people, then you need to reevaluate yourself. You need to reevaluate yourself and find out, really, who are you? What's your purpose? Why are you here? You ain't showing no love. You ain't inspiring nobody. You sure don't have the fear of God, because if you had the fear of God, you would be loving somebody. You would be inspiring somebody. And you would be showing that through the E3 experience: educate, empower, and encourage it. And if you need help, if you need assistance, if you need somebody to coach you along the way, all you got to do is reach out to me. I'm right here. I'm not like all the other typical life coaches. I don't have all them designed out programs. But let me tell you something. I got something that will help you get on your way. I got little books. I got little things that can speak into your life. I can show you how to go into the word and find yourself. If you really want to know who you are, I can help you go in that scripture and I can help you find out who you are. And once you tap into who you are, that's when you can begin to make a difference in this world. Y'all, it's time out. People are hurting all over this world. Our brown people. It's time that the brown people come together. No reason we should be suffering. No reason should we have to be dependent on the government and scheming and scamming. No way. No way. Y'all, that's out. Them 450 years of bondage, those 450 years are over, y'all. We're supposed to be walking into all those things that the word speak about. The chosen one. If you didn't know that you were one of the chosen ones, know today that you are chosen. You are one of the ones that they speak about in the Bible. If you don't believe it, go in and read it. Go in and read. Find out who you are so that you can walk in all that he said you can have. It's all about manifestation time now. We've been in bondage too long. We've sat down on the truth for too long. We've allowed people to tell us who we are. Know who you are and walk in it. Stop letting people put you in a box. And stop letting them put you in hell or heaven. They don't have that authority. Only person have that authority is the one that created you. And if you don't know who he is, how will you know who you are? So I want to challenge you guys. Connect with the L3 movement. I'm telling you, God is up to something amazing. He have 130 women coming together. We're sharing affirmations. We're sharing prayers. We're sharing scripture. And I thank God for each and every one of these women that took time to be a part of this project. If you've not went over and pre-ordered your copy, you can pre-order the Kindle copy on Amazon. We will start pre-ordering July 21st for the actual printed copy. So if you want to get a printed copy, I want to urge you to reach out to one of the co-authors that's a part of this project and get your order in. They will be taking orders, and then we will take one big bulk order so that we will have the order back on release date. I'm excited. I want you guys, if you really support what we're doing and support this movement, I'm on a mission. I'm on a goal. I want this book to hit the top 100 before we release. Y'all, we were all the way down to 33. I want to hit number 1 because this is going to be a number 1 bestseller. The interest has already been piqued. I want you guys to share this with 10 people that you know will be inspired, uplifted, and encouraged by these words in these pages. If you know 10 people that would invest $3.33, we waste that. $3.33 for this Kindle version. Share it with them. Get them to support you on this journey. Y'all, this movement, I tell y'all, if I tell y'all when it really began, that's a whole nother live. But I love you guys, and I thank you guys for all of your support. And I tell you, there's nothing that you can do about it. I love you so much. There's nothing that you can do about it. I thank you guys for all of your support. Those that support me on all of my platforms. Those that supported me on last Wednesday. I can't thank you enough because our network hit 8 million and 49 to be exact. Something that has never happened on the network. I'm honored because Genesis Amaris Kemp broke my record on last night. I'm super honored to pass that crown over to her because she's an amazing host. She's an amazing new host on the network. Want to welcome her. She's going to do amazing things. So I want you guys, if you're not following us over on Blog Talk Radio, go over and follow Ngozi Time Multimedia LLC. I am the commissioner of that amazing network. We have 25 amazing hosts. You may not like the topic that I talk about because all I'm talking about is purpose, because I want everybody to know that they got purpose. So I bring people on my show and we talk about purpose and we share and we want to empower, uplift, and encourage you. But you may not want to hear that all the time. But I'm only on once a month. But if you need to be uplifted, encouraged, and know that you got purpose, tune in. 9:30 p.m. every 4 weeks. My next show is going to be July the 28th. And then every 4 weeks after that, I'm on. But we're on every night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Blog Talk Radio. You can call in at 516-453-9133. If you're enjoying the conversation and want to join in on the conversation, you can press 1. But you don't have to. You can just sit and listen to the conversation. I enjoy it. Of course, I have to be on every night because I am the commissioner. But I tell you, it's some amazing topics that take place. I don't all the time like the topics that's taking place, but somebody needs to hear these things because we share things that people don't like to talk about, that things that people are afraid to talk about, things that people shun away from talking about. But y'all, we're living in a world now that things need to be talked about. If we keep allowing things to go untalked about, they're going to continue to happen. We keep saying we won't change, but are we willing to be that change? I am. I'm not sitting quiet anymore. I am going to be that change. So if you're ready to be a part of the change, join the movement. The Learn, Love, Lead movement. Because we're forever learning. And we have to show love in all that we do. In order to do anything. In order to do anything. But first and foremost, if you want to lead, you got to be able to learn and love. So I want to thank you guys for all your support. I love you guys. I pray that your day is blessed. Hey, Diane. Hey, my sister Annette. Hey, Michelle. Hey, author Hazel McGriff. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening. If I have inspired you, encouraged you, uplifted you on today, I want you to share this broadcast with somebody. If you are a part of this movement and you are a part of this project, please share this broadcast. Get people involved in what we're doing. Y'all, this is more than a book. I'm telling you, I can't begin to imagine the lives that are going to be impacted and changed by this book and the words that these individuals are sharing. Yeah, I'm being encouraged and uplifted as we prepare to put this book together. So I'm super excited. If you are a woman of substance and you're out there and you are not attached to this project, we are still in need of affirmations. It's only a $4.50 investment. Yep, it's went up $1. $4.50 investment. I need 50 women to join this project. Invest less than $5. You become a co-author. You have the same rights as all of us. You can purchase the books at wholesale price, sell them, resell them for a profit. I tell you, this is a great opportunity. A great opportunity to network not only with myself, but with some amazing women that are doing some amazing things for the kingdom. So I want you guys to get involved. You say you want change? Be that change. I'm gone. I love you guys. Be blessed.